Hey guys, welcome
back to Geek Out.
You called thinking Geek Out.
Yeah, sorry.
He's excited.
I've been I went to the mall a few days ago, and I didn't go into Think Geek, and they have the Marvel Legends X-Force Wolverine. So that's just been weighing on my mind.
I know. I want that.
I know, and the claws look so good, but I'm sorry that we're getting sidetracked.
Let's move on.
This is our top 5
favorite Marvel graphic or Marvel and DC graphic novels and comic books. He has 2 at his house that so he's just going to talk about them. I have all 5 right here. So this is his pile, that's my pile. We'll take turns. So we'll start from least favorite to favorite. How about we do that?
Wait, guys, let me do something real quick to make it better. Okay.
Oh no, don't take that off.
Why?
Because I want that there.
Okay. Sorry, can't do it.
Okay, so first up, Deadpool versus Carnage. This is the graphic novel of all of the 5 or 4 chapters. It's a great book. Definitely one of my favorite Deadpool comic book. I did like the 25th anniversary. Yeah, but it was my first Deadpool comic. And it just wasn't the best. This one was so much fun reading, though. I read it in 2 hours, just sitting there because I was bored, and it was so good. It definitely, it's very gory, and definitely a little bit different from other comics like that. Carnage isn't my favorite look, but Deadpool, also not my favorite. I mean, Deadpool looks pretty awesome in this. If anything, he may be my favorite. But yeah, it's a good book. We're not going to go into a lot of detail about it. Not that he gets hit by a semi-truck and all his guts pour out. We're moving on. Owen, what's your least favorite out of all of them?
Marvel's 1602 Spider-Man. Jeff Parker, Raymond Rosnods, whatever. I think it's pretty good. I like the different look for Spider-Man, and I don't really like 1602, and I don't like what they did with Captain America, but I do enjoy what they did with Spider-Man. I think it's very faithful to the classic design, but it's very 1602-ish, and I think it has some great artwork.
Oh yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the story, so I may give it to Owen if he wants it.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, least amount of detail, whatever. Next up, I'm sad to say it, but here it is. You know what it is. McFarlane's frickin' Collector's Edition Torment. I said it. I haven't even taken this one out of the packaging. I have another one, which Owen has in his. I don't know if I got the bags mixed up because this one looks like the original and that one doesn't. It's in a collector's edition bag, so I think it's kind of rare. So, whatever. It's a good comic. I've read it, and the only reason I put it in second place is it's kind of confusing. There's not a lot to talk about it. It's just a short comic. It's part 1 of 5, so you don't get it a lot. It's kind of different. So yeah. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but I love McFarlane's artwork. Now, he did a great job.
My turn. Okay, so Perception Part 3 of 5. This is his issue, but I actually do have it. I love Wendigo.
Yeah? Oh, hold on. Sorry about that interruption. We spilt a little bit of water and there were some spots. Okay, let's get back. So, it's Owen's turn.
Because it's a number 3 because, well, Wolverine doesn't have his tiger stripe suit and it's on the cover. I prefer the brown suit, and the brown suit is in this comic. So, that's pretty good. I love McFarlane. I just feel like it could be longer.
Yeah.
Now it's time for Resner's list.
Here we go. Now, this took me an hour and a half. No, I mean 2 hours and a half maybe to finish. The Jason Aaron and Adam Kubert, Astonishing Spider-Man and Wolverine. This is awesome. I love this comic. Now, it's actually a graphic novel. The comics turned into one. But they go back in time from these like diamonds that fall on the floor that create time travel. They start off in the freaking like
Caveman.
Yeah, cavemen. And Wolverine, that's Spider-Man. Hold on. Look at that. Look at Wolverine. He is like a literal savage and murders monsters as a living. Like, look at that. Tell me that's not sick. Then they go into so many other worlds. And I love the art. Looks amazing. The only art I don't like is some other art from other people. Because I'm not the biggest fan of every comic book artist's art. And it's this one. Because, I mean, look at his mouth. Wolverine's mouth. It's kind of trashy. But, I mean, I can't draw like that, so. I mean, I'm a good artist. You've seen some of my art, I'm guessing.
Now
it's turn.
Spider-Man Tournament Part 1 of 5.
That is not. Tell me in the comments if I just have the bags mixed up. Because if so, well, I've already opened this one. It's still going to be worth everything. They're both in mint condition. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I've read one before that wasn't mine. It was like one of my old friends, but he moved like far away, so I don't really talk to him anymore or at all. I really lost contact with him, really. But yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's a good comic. Not bad. Okay, I kind of have the same words about it. Now, for my favorite freaking graphic novel. So I consider this comic Spider-Man Blue. Greatest comic in freaking existence. God, it's so good. It's more of a romance than action because it's about Gwen Stacy and Mary Jane as like practically the main characters. So good. You get so many classic villains. Like, they all look so good. Green Goblin. The freaking, my favorite comic book artist is actually, what's his name? It's not Tim Sale. Tim Sale did this. John Romita Sr.
Right.
This is Tim Sale art. John Romita Sr., but he did his art, so this is why I like this one more than some of them. But they make everything look just so perfect. And even in this, Tim Sale said, I couldn't change anything. He couldn't make anyone prettier than they are. John Romita Sr. did it perfect. I love this comic. I definitely recommend picking it up. I've read it around 3 times now. It's so good. I cry at the end every time since I'm very sensitive whenever it comes to deaths, including in MCU. I've seen Endgame. Sorry about that spoiler, but let's move on. He's just talking about him now.
Well, I don't have 2 of these comics right now. They're at my house. I'm at Reisenhurst. Batman issue 1, Last Night on Earth. I love Greg Capullo. He's fantastic. I kind of think it's weird that Wonder Woman has a mohawk.
Yeah.
I love that comic, but weird choice. And you know, I think it's weird. I think it kind of takes place in the past because he has his rebirth outfit, and right now he has his classic black and gray, yellow pouch belt and black underwear, black undies, and I just absolutely adore that comic, and I love how the Joker's in like a, I don't know what it's called, but I just like it. It's just amazing, and I love the line from the Joker. I forget it, but I think this is how it goes. Everything I ever wanted to say to you is this. I think that's what it is, but I just love that comic. And Rosner only had 4.
No, I have 5.
Oh, you have 5?
Yeah.
Oh, well, so, and now my number 1 favorite comic is Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns.
Greatest Batman comic in existence.
I don't care what people say. it's dark, and I like Batman dark.
Oh yeah.
And I just love Carrie Kelly.
Oh yeah.
I
the
prefer,
best.
like,
Robin.
she's my favorite Robin.
Yeah, me too.
And I just think she's the best Robin. And I wish she was in Earth Zero, aka Earth Prime, because she just is so dope.
Then I like Dick Grayson because he's the
Yeah.
second best.
And I don't want to spoil just a great comic. I know I kind of spoiled Last Night on Earth, but that's pretty new. But Dark Knight Returns, I don't know how to describe it. That's
great.
how good it is.
Yeah,
Like-
I've read it. Let me borrow it. It's so good.
Like, it's like the pinnacle of Batman comics. Like, I know it's like a beginner comic, like, not like for like 5-year-olds.
Yeah,
Like, just for like older.
more mature audiences.
Yeah, and I'm pretty mature.
Yeah, we're not like, let's go toilet paper a house with a blow dryer.
Or, wait, isn't Stormbreaker's Thor's hammer? Like, who's Beta Ray Bill?
Yeah,
And, like,
who's Bill Ray?
yeah, like, he doesn't have Stormbreaker.
Yeah, Stormbreaker's
Thor-
not golden.
Yeah, it's made out of Groot. I just hate those type of people.
I know.
I'm
MCU's more comic accurate than the comics. You're stupid.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry if that offended you, and if you know anyone like that, I'm sorry if we offended you. I hope you don't write bad comments, and I'm sorry if that offended you. Yeah, but The Dark Knight Returns, if you are a DC fan or a Batman fan and you haven't read it or you haven't seen the 2 animated movies, part 1 and 2, I've seen part 1 and 2 before I read the graphic novel, but still, I just love the animated ones. It's
Yeah.
amazing. I adore the animation. It's amazing, and just Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah, it's
is my
perfect.
top first favorite comic.
Yeah. We're gonna have to end this a little earlier because my videos I like to keep around 15 minutes long, and this is already around 12. Jesus, this was one of my favorite videos to do because I love comic books, and I also love action figures.
Beautiful,
Just saying.
beautiful action.
Oh yeah, that new Captain America. I haven't done a review on him yet, so watch out for that.
Yeah, but I prefer the 80 years version. I like the sculpted chainmail, but I hate the 80 years shield.
Yeah.
I'm okay if you guys like it, but I like the sculpted shields.
Mhm. I'm also making a Savage Wolverine and using this display base, so.
Yeah, and he's when the Age of Apocalypse one's coming out, he's going to use the head, take off the red stripes on the forehead,
Yeah,
Put
and then
on
put it on
his
the Tiger
tiger
Stripe
stripe.
Wolverine.
and make it like a savage.
Then I'm gonna take a blow dryer and curve the tips of the claws, if I can get a new set of them.
Oh, dude, you should get the X-Force so you could have that.
Mhm.
And then you could just use the X-Force, for a tiny display, just for
Yeah.
random Wolverine.
Yeah, I'm thinking of getting the X-Force Wolverine. He looks sick, but he doesn't really come with accessories that much. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video.
Oh, dude, I'm not done yet.
Oh yeah, he's not done
You
yet.
know who I am, and the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. That's from Spider-Man 1 by Sam Raimi.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I've been saying that a lot more now. Yeah. Bye-bye. Excelsior.